Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys a full feature on the new deck that I'm playing and that I think I will be playing for quite some time. It is Sepiwi94's Togwaggle Wild Druid. This is the deck list here. I probably will modify it a little bit. I know some of the stuff looks really weird, particularly how you're going to win, but we'll get to that in a second. And I have to say, this is one of the craziest decks I've ever seen and is so much fun. Basically, it has the same core as the Malagos Druid deck that I started playing, a few months ago, got Legend and Wild with that. And honestly, I think Malagos Druid and this deck are very, very similar. The win conditions are vastly different, but the lead up, the matchups, and all the rest is basically the same. So the decks are kind of interchangeable. It's just this offers a new gameplay experience, and in my opinion, it is a lot more fun to play than the Malagos Combo Druid. And let me tell you, Malagos Combo Druid is really fun to play. So this is really top tier. This is definitely my favorite deck right now, and I imagine will be for quite some time. So it basically has all the defensive tools you need to beat most aggro decks. This deck is favored against just about anyone playing aggro. You have a lot of armor gain, you have a lot of removal, you have a lot of taunt generation, you have full removal against giant decks. It's just a pretty damn solid deck. Now, what makes this different than the Malagos combo is it requires fewer cards, so you can get more card draw or more anti-aggro tools in the rest of the deck, making it more consistent against aggro. So it's just slightly better against aggro, and the combo it's just pretty good. It's about as good as Malagos combo, I'd say. So what are we talking about? So you guys know the Aviana and Kun the Forgotten King combo. You basically start the turn with 10 mana, and each minion costs 1 with that. You guys have seen that Malagos Druid, lots of Druids in the past. You guys know all that. You guys are smart enough to know all that. Now, here's how it works. You play King Togwaggle once you've done the Aviana part. So King Togwaggle is going to cost 1 mana. Right? So you play King Togwaggle for 1 mana. King Togwaggle puts a 5 mana card called Ransom that after changing the decks, your opponent can re-change them. They basically change them back by using this Ransom card. That's what the Ransom is. That's why King Togwaggle generally sucks, because it's a low statted 8 drop with your opponent's ability to just reverse the effect. Now, here's where it gets really fun. The idea is you play King Togwaggle for 1 mana, and then you can play out the rest of the cards in your hand that are pretty good, typically for 1 mana as well, because you have the Aviana on the board. And then you play Azalina Soul Thief. The superstar of the Witchwood expansion has entered wild mode, and the idea is that you, after trading decks with your opponent, you have a copy of his hand, which includes the ransom, so you can re-ransom. So if your opponent chooses to swap the decks back, you can choose, because you copied his hand after Togwaggle, you can choose to swap the decks back again. So because the deck is generally garbage, the whole deck is just leading up to this combo, it doesn't actually have any good cards in it, whatever happens, it's really good for you. You either pull off the combo once you've drawn your whole deck, so basically you trade decks and your opponent's effectively in fatigue and you are not, or you have some cards in your deck and you take your opponent's deck, and just about every other deck in Wild right now has good cards in it, except this one. This deck, after you pull off the combo, it has no cards that are useful anymore. They're just like removal and stall. It can't win. You can't win the game with that. So you set up a situation where you have the same hand as your opponent. You typically have board control because you just pulled the Aviana combo, and your opponent either has no deck, a worthless deck, or trades for his deck, and then you trade back. Now, there's a few exceptions to this. If your opponent has overwhelming board control, it's a bit of a problem, but that's very rare because it's such a controlling deck. But the main realistic side of things is the Death Knight cards. Some of the Death Knight cards, like particularly the Warlock one, so if you get the Warlock Death Knight card, it's not going to be as strong as your opponent playing the Warlock Death Knight card. So the Death Knights offer some opportunity for your opponent to win anyway, but overall, the consistency is very good. I think I won, is it 9 or 10 or 11 games in a row on ladder with this. It's a pretty good deck, guys. It's pretty good. And yeah, I think let me say it this way. This has rejuvenated my interest in playing Hearthstone. Like, that's how much fun this is. I'm probably going to push the stack on Wild Ladder for some time. Hopefully I can hit Legend with it this month, but we'll see about that later. For now, enjoy the games. Deck list is below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm out of cards.
Losing the swipe there is really bad.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
My winged children fill the skies.
We be taking this now. His kobold ways.
Folks, who goes there?
I will be your death!
This guy's me without the Krip. It's going alright. I probably should just nourish for mana with a coin. Not doing anything else meaningful. I don't like burning the coin, but
This will be good.
it's like do basically nothing versus... Oh, Poison Seeds ASAP. Oh, it's this piece of shit? Oh, you're probably right. As if we didn't already know.
The circle of
Maybe this will delay him a turn.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
the fuck
They'll
is that?
serve me now.
Okay.
light and rot.
How is that? I missed it. Wait, what is he? He's what? Heard reptilian. Is he a reptilian, guys? Please clarify.
You're so sweet.
There's a lot of newbies typing Eternal. Oh my god, guys, please. That was his play? Wow, expect that. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna burn him down. That's what he thinks I'm doing. So, yeah, I'm gonna burn you down, bro. Get ready.
From the void I come.
Panic mode initiated. Okay. You like the double swipe face better? I don't think that was better, man. I think that was quite a lot worse, actually. Maybe... No, let's just do this. I think it's better I do that than wait for some cube bullshit to happen. You know what the Noble Garden will be that Blizzard's advertising for next week? Any cool game modes?
Yes.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yes. They'll serve me now.
Love some cool game modes. Certainly needing those right now.
Who dares summon me?
Almost out of time.
Card drop, please. Oh, that works. Wait, no, it doesn't. Our decks are the same. His hand's probably better, though. Alright, I'm in. Let's do this.
My winged children.
I think at this rate I'm losing, so...
100 kings will rise again.
We be taking this now. It's Cobalt Way. Your soul is in my hands.
My thoughts are plagued. Tremble before Taldaron, mortals! Tremble before Taldaron, mortals!
Yeah, I missed a little bit of armor.
Forged in blood and shadow.
No Gannis, please.
I must feed now.
Seems good. See, the thing is, he doesn't have any demons in hand right now. But I think I want to be Gul'dan anyway.
My thoughts are plagued. A body forged in blood and shadow.
What's up? I'm playing Gul'dan? I'm playing Gul'dan. Okay. Yeah, my deck has like an insane amount of card draw. I'm hoping his deck actually has cards. There's no demons in his deck, so he didn't have any demons in his hand. Now there's no demons left in his deck. He's swapping here. Interesting, interesting. Okay.
I must feed.
You don't have a demon. Okay. He's so confused right now. I love it. Alright, let's make my deck smaller.
Behold the rage of the Fireland.
And now you can take it back. I don't need it anymore. Thank you.
Bend to my wind, to my will.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, my deck is just like worthless. It's all trash. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Why don't you go for another one, bro? Maybe you'll dig for a good card. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Yep. Maybe. Maybe there's a good one in there. Maybe not. Poison Seeds is 2 7/7s in here. He doesn't have removal right now. He's got a Skull of Minari with no demons in hand or deck. He's got a cube with like 1 minion left in his deck. He's got a Baleful Banker to copy the cube, I guess.
I must.
He doesn't have a lot going for him right now. Ah. You're fucking cool, Crip, advertising Arena and then playing Cube Lock. Yeah, dude, I'm a real asshole.
Bend to my will.
Please.
All will serve.
Alright, I'm gonna keep Spreading Plague because I think it's probably good against whatever Shaman is gonna play. Even Shaman, is that what it is?
This will be good.
I guess with Fandral there, should probably wait. Like a combo or something. Togwaggle. Could just dunk Fandral. Fandral dunk. It'll burn his next turn. I'm sure he's got removal. Think it's a Shutterwalk deck? Some chance of that, huh? Certainly some.
We hunger for vengeance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Shutterwalk deck. Oh, wow. It's actually pretty good that he did that.
This will be good.
Well, against the Shutterwalk Shaman, I just have to pull the combo. It doesn't matter how many cards are left in the deck. Yeah, I don't have any other card draw right now, so I'm actually going to save Wild Growth for 10 mana so I could draw with it. These Spreading Plagues are not worth much, so I'm just going to dunk them now. Oh wow, those are sick 1-drops. Oh.
Get it out! Get it out!
Ooh, that's really good.
This will be good.
I see you.
Yes, clearly we are playing Wild right now.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Full combo, right? Yep, that's full combo. 2 UIs in deck. Probably want to make the deck as small as possible right now. I guess that's a really good card then.
What if?
I'm gonna deny him his combo. Yeah, I'm gonna play it right away. That's why I didn't attack. I don't want him to lose any minions. Okay. Oh, I actually need to lose one of my minions, but that's fine. I can do that here. So... You,
My
Aviana.
winged children fill the skies.
Refresh. We'll swap decks.
Is Cobalt Way.
Let's burn my hand.
Time grows short. So this will be good.
Damn, I just burned Hagatha. Okay, so he has Shutterwalk and Yogg Saron and Reno Jackson right now. But he does not have Grumble, and he can't have Grumble. I'll never give him Grumble, so he only gets 1 Shutterwalk. He also doesn't have Hagatha. He just has my fairly awful deck. He gets to draw one card from his deck if he plays the Mana Tide, but he doesn't. Okay then. I'll be making that. Okay, 10 cards to 15, so he's losing the card advantage. He has no board clears here. I have 1 Poison Seeds in the whole deck, but if I keep his board clear, it's useless. Yep. Okay.
Let's
do that
see.
then. Let's do...
This'll be good.
These talents will be your end.
Oh, I had lethal? Oh. That's too bad. So right now his only hope in the whole game is Yogg-Saron. It needs to be like the godliest of gods, basically. See it. Throw that pupper down, bro. It's the only chance you got. Pretty sure he just killed himself.
We're gonna be rich.
Nope. Oh, actually. Yeah, see? That's not. Dude. I feel like this deck isn't that complicated. But it's like, you know, it's like slightly more complicated than most Hearthstone. People just can't handle it, dude. They just don't understand. They don't, like, nothing works anymore. But I play Reno, he no heal. I'm calling Blizzard support.